We moved. I'm bribing Johnny with snacks right now to be able to sit next to me because we were sitting before, but I left the couch and then he had to leave the couch because he has to follow. So I had to bribe him with snacks, but now we can get cozy. Yeah, moved from Vancouver to London and it's been a couple weeks trying to get settled into our new routine, a new space. I am going to be filming kind of like little video diaries just to keep a record of my time here, and I don't know how long I'll get, and I don't know where I'll end up after this, but I have a year and TBD what happens after that. Johnny is leaving me now, so that's fine. Yeah, so it's a new adventure and something that we're trying to figure out. Johnny doesn't appreciate that the parks here close so early. Right now, because the parks close at like dusk is what the signs say. It means around like 6 o'clock they're closing. Johnny doesn't get to go to the park to go play fetch, which he's of course devastated by, because all he really wants to do when he goes outside is mainly play fetch. So we go mainly on walks, and it's been good getting used to the neighborhood and other spaces. We're kind of walking around and just there's so much to see, which is helpful because it's kind of making the walks go by really quickly. So we could do an hour walk, but it doesn't feel that long because there's so much to see, which is really nice. Come on. You know how when you get annoyed that people are eating too loudly beside you? Yeah, I don't feel that with dogs. I feel that with humans, but not with dogs. Johnny could eat as loud as he wants beside me, and I could just listen to him for days. It's just so cute. Right? Good job. I should have made you do tricks for that, but I didn't. Yeah, so we're just going on a lot of long walks, but I've been trying to take like little snippets of my days for the past like week-ish, 2 weeks that I've been here already. So I have those to kind of splice in, and I took a few very small videos before I left Vancouver when the sun was so bright and beautiful, and now being here, everyone's like, oh, why did you move to London? The weather is terrible here. And I was like, it's literally the same as Vancouver. Like, it's not anything too different and too drastic where it's raining, it's a little gloomy. I can live with it. That's very much Vancouver, so like that's totally fine. When I first got here, actually, the weather was quite lovely. It was really sunny and quite warm, but it's definitely becoming more wintertime. It's quite chilly here now. I'm just gonna cut to clips of the days that I've already had here of just little bits in London, so you guys can watch that now.
Because it looks tricky, that's
And you, oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're so happy? I got my Johnny Bubby back. He was such a brave little traveler. And now we are just waiting on an Uber because it takes a really long time apparently to go get an Uber pet from the animal reception center area. Oh, hi, baby. You happy? He was so happy to see me, and it made me really happy to see him because I was getting really scared that he wasn't happy, but he's all good. And the animal helper people said that he was very whiny and very sad, so they liked to see him all happy, which was nice. Yeah, talking about you. That cute face. Anyway, hopefully we get the car soon. It's still then an hour back, but then we can just hang out at home and get settled. And Are we just finishing your walk? Your second walk? Hi. His first walk was at nighttime, so we didn't really get to video any of that because it was too dark. But he's been such a good boy on his walk, and now we're gonna go chill out. I feel like Johnny might have jet lag. I don't have jet lag. Johnny's doing well, and now we're just gonna go inside and chill for a little bit, and he can dry off because we did find a park and he did get to play. Good morning. I am out with Johnny. I'm just taking a break to eat grass while we're playing fetch in the morning. It's not a bright and early morning, it's a gloomy, rainy early morning. Start of the new job today. I mean, same job, new location, I guess. But hopefully everything goes well. Johnny has to stay home, and then I'll be home at lunch to walk him, and then after work, obviously. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just trying to get him tired before he has to just nap and just hang out by himself. So hopefully that goes all right. But yeah, new day, new start, and it's raining now, but I have like heatless curlers in my hair, and I think a couple of people who saw me before I put my head up thought I was crazy, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So anyway, we'll figure it out. But yeah, new day, happy Monday. Johnny and I are just on our regular morning adventures. But yeah, first day went well. Just trying to get used to the whole new space, new routine. I power walked home to be able to walk Johnny at lunchtime, but that went well. His walk went good. We had a little bit more time yesterday, so I could take a little bit more time with him, which was nice. Sorry, I just keep looking at him. He's so cute. And I took Johnny to the dog park, and we ended our evening there, which was nice. It gets so dark so quickly here, but I mean, that's everything that's in the winter time, so not like it really matters. But on the way back home, we stopped at Chapel Market Kitchen. It was adorable and really yummy. They have oysters for £1 on Mondays, so I stopped. Johnny stopped with me. I gave Johnny some snacks. I had some oysters, glass of wine. It was a nice little end of the Monday. Now I go on to day 2, so hopefully it goes well. Just taking out Johnny for a nightly stroll and wander, and finding a place to play fetch with the light ball, which he's having a blast with, of course. Johnny and I are just out for our nightly walk. I don't know what area we're in. We're just walking around, keeping an eye on our surroundings, just because I'm at a park near this like big church thing. I don't fully know if we're allowed to be here, but it says for the sign, dogs just have to be under control. So he's under control. He's literally just gnawing on the ball. Second day of work was good. And I got the plumber in to fix my shower and my toilet, because both of those, well, the toilet was leaking and the shower was not shutting off. So, you know, that's super fun to have in your apartment when you just moved in. But everything seems to be going well now. And yeah, now we're just wondering. I might find dinner on the way home, or I'll just figure out dinner when I get home and then go from there. But still don't have pots and pans, so I'm still kind of just doing oven-based meals, since I brought with me like a tiny baking sheet which fits in the oven, which is good. But yeah, so far it's good. Someone is ready to play fetch again, maybe. You ready, Johnny? You want to play? Good job. Was that not good enough?
Sometimes if I don't kick it well enough, he doesn't want to go and fetch it, which is kind of funny. Thank you. There's fireworks happening tonight, and he could not care one bit. Johnny and I are just on our nightly stroll after I finish work. So we just mindlessly walk most of the time just because the parks are closed. Like this one, it is closed. So we kind of just roam the streets wherever. We don't really have a set routine at nighttime yet. So we kind of just go at our own pace, but the weather right now is real nice. And there's some kind of holiday. I thought it was called like Guy Fawkes holiday or something, but someone at work I think called it something different, but I don't remember. Either way, a ton of fireworks are going off. So Johnny doesn't really care if there is or isn't fireworks, which is really helpful for me. So we're just kind of walking and he's just smelling and doing what he usually does, which is good. Johnny's only hanging out with me because he wants my sandwich, but we're sitting on the floor because we just set the dryer for the first time and I think it's working. So that's exciting to do all of our laundry officially from start to finish. Thank you, sir. Good job. Boop. Johnny and I are just out at our regular little park that we normally go to during the weekdays, but we came here during lunchtime or late lunchtime walk for him. I just went and ran a bunch of errands this morning and got some groceries. And now after I bring Johnny home, I'm just gonna go run some other errands. I'm gonna go try and get to this like furniture store and see what cheaper like rugs and stuff that they might have, and then see if I have enough time to go to this other store to just get like a cutting board and some like cups and stuff. But we'll go from there. Otherwise, it's a glorious day. Johnny just wants to play frisbee right now, so we're gonna keep doing that. I went on such an interesting little side quest today. I went to Bow and I went to check out Lofty's furniture store. It's really cute. They had a lot of good stuff, but it's just, I don't need certain like big bulky items just because my apartment already has like a couch that has to stay there. So I can't really change that. And then it was a bit tricky to even like look at their rugs. So I kind of just left and then I checked out another store that I passed by called Alfred's, and super cute mid-century modern pieces, but again, all kind of too big for the space that I have. But it was a fun little side quest. So now I'm off to go home and get Johnny and then run some more errands to some other stuff. This one's just very invested in the birds.
I've been doing because I was looking this way and I could just feel like they don't deserve.
Johnny and I found an area. I don't know where we are on the map, but we're able to wander kind of leash free. So he's just smelling the grass. He really wanted to bring his blue spiky ball outside, but there's not really places to play fetch. Johnny and I are on a little roaming walk. We're just kind of walking around aimlessly in some kind of direction. We walked all the way to King Cross Station, and before that we went to the pet store to refill on snacks and his food and stuff. And now we're just kind of wandering about on our way home, and yeah, just really trying to get familiar with the general neighborhood. And it's nice to find little like pockets of stuff. Johnny just wants snacks right now, and he just wants us to keep walking, so we're going to keep doing that. Should we keep looking? So the original plan was to try and get to Hampstead Heath today, but then the tube station was closed. So now Johnny and I are just gonna go and walk towards the Thames. So it's been an interesting morning. I find it so funny how quiet the streets are here on Sundays in the morning. Like, nobody is up and doing anything. Like, there's the rare people, but majority of things don't open till like 11 or like noon, and us have to go on like little dog adventures and stuff just to fill in the morning, because otherwise I haven't really found like a group of people to hang out with yet. So it's just me and Johnny on our little walking adventures and eventually tube and bus adventures. But yeah, it's good so far. I went to the Tate when I came here last on my holiday. To England. So it's really cool to see it from on this side. And then the Funky Bridge, like it's all topsy-turvy in the Harry Potter movies. I actually walked across that when I did go and see the Tate the last time I was here. Our goal is to walk over here, so hopefully we can get there. We made it! We were able to walk all the way to the Tower Bridge.
just to finish off the video, I just kind of want to do a recap of how I've been feeling. So I've actually already tried to start this video a few times. I feel like it was kind of like almost like therapy, where I was talking to the camera and I actually started getting emotional, and I ended up crying, and I don't know if I'll show any of that, because like I don't want to be one of those people who just cry and then video themselves and put it on the internet, but who knows, it could happen, because yeah, I'm realizing it's a lot. What I did was a lot, and it's funny, my therapist in Vancouver says that I'm really good at doing the hard thing, which is annoying, because I'm like, can I not do the hard thing, and can I be the one who gets to do the easy thing for once? But here I am doing the hard thing, and yeah, it is a lot to like move and uproot your entire life of 15 years being in one place and having everything set and settled, and it's crazy. A little bit crazy, but I'm here. I'm in a place where I'm fortunate enough to be able to pay a relocation specialist, Mark, and he was able to help me find the apartment that I'm in now, and I was able to get it, so by the time I landed, I was able to come right to the apartment and get settled. And I had a friend in Vancouver watch Johnny, and her and another friend were able to bring Johnny to the travel people for me, and that was really good. So I could have a day, 2 days to get settled here before he came, and they videotaped him and they didn't send it to me because they told me it was like a really sad video where he just got really sad being essentially sent away with these strangers that he didn't know anything about, and it was a big thing for him to do the trip, and I thought I was gonna cry when I saw him, but I ended up getting really happy, and you would have seen those clips obviously of him traveling, but he's here and we're just trying to get set in our lives, and it's weird. I don't know anyone here. It's all kind of like friends of friends, and and then it's like a couple of people I might have known like way back in my like early 20s, but I don't really know them in my now 30s, so maybe we'll reconnect, and maybe that will help lead me towards like rekindling friendships or starting new friendships. And I think I realized that I'm like kind of lonely. I don't want to cry again, but like this is kind of what made me cry on the last time I tried this. It's a lot, and it's scary, and hopefully I'll do okay and be able to figure it out and make something happen here. I don't know, try not to cry, because I don't want to be one of those people, but apparently here we are. Yeah, but I'm gonna try and experience what I can while I'm in London, and I'm in such a good central area that I'm able to walk around and see so much, and give me a little bit more flexibility for like transiting places. So that's definitely helpful for me right now. But yeah, just trying to get comfortable in my home, and it still feels like not mine because it's like not any of my things, and I need to like bring stuff in. But it's weird trying to like talk to a camera and like just share what I'm feeling and like thinking about and experiences, and I've never really like done this properly before, so we'll see how it turns out. We'll see if I even keep any of this or upkeep any of the videos. I feel like I started out strong and then I stopped filming myself a couple clips, and it's weird to film yourself in public, so that's obviously going to be an interesting one. But yeah, I want a history of what I've done and show myself that I can do it and that I had done it, and it's amazing, and I can look back at what I accomplished, and just getting emotional again. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how many of these I do and how well I upkeep it, but this is gonna be my life in London for the next year, and it's nice to see actual tangible things that I do and not just forgetting the next day exactly what I've done, because I do that constantly where I'm like, what did I do? What did I get up to? But yeah, hopefully you enjoy snippets of myself and snippets of Johnny, and see what we get up to for the next year. But wish us luck. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.